This is the latest generation Suzuki Burgman, and the Burgman is an important product for Suzuki. You see, after the Access, the Burgman is the second best-selling two-wheeler for Suzuki India, so this is an important change for the company. Now, as you can see, Suzuki hasn't really tinkered with the formula that much. They've made minor refinements all throughout, and I'll talk you through them in detail. We'll start with the design. That is the most obvious change on the latest generation Burgman. These headlights, they look a little more like the bigger Burgman 400 and 250 that are on sale internationally. To my eyes, this is a nice design. These are LED headlights, and you've also got nice LED indicators at the front. This cowl, it's again got a small nip and tuck compared to the previous generation. It's slightly more angular, and I think it is a slightly little bit taller than the previous generation. Overall, not too many changes to the design, except when you come to the tail light is also all new. You'll see that the tail light is all new, and there is this little panel over here. If I do this, you've got the fuel filler over here. Just like the latest generation Access, the Burgman also now has an external fuel filler cap. That's nice to see. Another change that's going to affect the end user is that the Burgman now has a larger storage space over here. Just like the latest generation Access, you've got 24 and a bit liters of storage. That's up from the near 22 liters that the previous generation used to offer you. It's nice and spacious. It will hold about an Indian full face helmet, but don't expect an imported helmet like an RI or an AGV to fit here with the seat fully shut. Suzuki has also made some little mechanical changes. The frame, they say, is lightened by 500 grams. That might not seem like a big number, but every gram helps when you're on a light product like this. The frame has been lightened by 500 grams, and Suzuki also claims an increase in torsional rigidity. To the end user of a Suzuki Burgman, that's probably not going to mean much, but in theory, it should give you greater stability at higher speeds. That's always a nice thing, because you'll see a lot of Suzuki Burgmans flying on our roads, and they do ride quite fast, these Burgman owners. Speaking of riding fast, Suzuki has also made some changes to the engine. Power and torque both have seen a small uptick over the previous generation. We'll put the numbers down on the screen below. Suzuki has also given the Burgman a different type of clutch, which Suzuki claims that it results in a quieter sound when you fire the scooter up. Let me show that to you. Now, since you are looking at the display, I will tell you that the Suzuki Burgman, the latest generation, now is available in two variants. You've got one variant with the LCD screen and a good old-fashioned physical key, while the other top variant has a TFT display. It's a color TFT display with keyless ignition and a key fob. That's similar to what you will find on the Suzuki e-Access. That's the company's debut electric scooter in India. Overall, the Burgman has seen similar changes that you would find on the latest generation Access compared to the previous ones. Suzuki has refined a number of things, but in small ways. They haven't made any drastic changes. Pricing is one area where the Burgman has seen actually perhaps the biggest change. The range now starts at 1.02 lakh rupees, and it tops out at 1,13,000 rupees or so. And in addition to the two variants of the latest generation design of the Burgman, you also have the previous version's EX variant. Now, the EX variant used to have a 12-inch wheel, used to be the only one to have a 12-inch wheel back in the day, but now all variants of the Burgman have a 12-inch wheel. Where the EX differentiates itself from the latest variants of the Burgman is that it is the only variant of the Burgman to give you silent start as well as fuel-saving start-stop tech. That is a feature that is not found on any variant of the latest generation Burgman. And while the Suzuki Access does have ABS, the latest generation Burgman currently does not have a variant that offers you single-channel ABS. What are your thoughts on the Suzuki Burgman? Do you think it's still going to be a runaway success for Suzuki? Suzuki has sold 1.1 million of these, and they've been mindful not to change too much. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section below.